Alright, let me slow this down for a second and talk to you like someone who's been sitting in front of this machine every day. The first evening I used the Azure 3 Plus, I realized something had quietly changed. I wasn't thinking about performance at all anymore. This is for the kind of person who doesn't chase hype, but absolutely notices quality. You're the one who feels tiny delays, uneven motion, those moments where a system almost keeps up but never quite does. You've reached the point where you want things to feel right, not just technically impressive. Before you settle in, take a quick look at the current price and availability. Systems in this tier don't wait patiently, and it's always frustrating to come back later and see the window has shifted. You probably remember the moment it became obvious you needed an upgrade. Maybe your old build was strong on paper but felt inconsistent in real use. Maybe games started feeling busy instead of smooth. Maybe multitasking became something you planned around instead of trusted. That's not impatience, that's growth. The switch brings this immediate sense of relief. You stop tweaking. You stop second-guessing settings. You stop wondering if something in the background is about to ruin the experience. Everything just flows, and that calm changes how long and how comfortably you use your setup. Gaming feels composed here. Frame pacing feels steady. Input feels connected. Long sessions don't drain you the same way because nothing is fighting back. Editing, streaming, or heavy multitasking feels effortless. Even everyday desktop use feels faster in a way that's hard to unfeel once you notice it. You don't experience this machine through numbers. You experience it through consistency. Things load when you expect them to. Performance stays locked when things get intense. Once you live with that level of smoothness, weaker systems immediately feel distracting. If you're even considering it, don't wait for stock shifts or strange price jumps to force the decision. Timing matters more than most people admit. Some hesitation usually comes from wondering if this is more than you need. That mindset comes from years of settling slightly below what you actually wanted. Headroom isn't excess, it's comfort. It's choosing not to think about upgrades again anytime soon. The surprise benefit is how stable everything feels under pressure. Not loud, not chaotic, just controlled. Even when you're pushing hard, you feel locked in the moment. Performance stays smooth and calm. Heavy sessions feel easier. You trust it without watching it. Upgrade thoughts finally stop. It's a serious desktop that deserves proper space, and it's not meant to disappear quietly into a corner. And yes, once you get used to this level of fluid performance, stepping down feels immediately limiting. At some point, comparing builds stops helping. You already know which one keeps pulling you back. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. If it's available right now, trust that instinct and make the move while it still feels simple.